Penis! If you laughed at that, you might just enjoy Obliterated. Obliterated is the story of a US anti-terrorism team who thwarts the sale of a nuclear bomb, or at least they thought so. Turns out the sale was a decoy. But in the meantime, the team has decided to celebrate their victory with a mad, crazy party to end all parties on Uncle Sam's dime. Ring ring, who's this? It's the CIA. The mission isn't over yet. So they have to overcome being 3 sheets to the wind while attempting to track down an armed nuke. So the premise is pretty good, and the actual mission stuff is okay, but they try way too hard to be cool. To the extreme. The 7-member team is made up of Ava Wieners, a CIA operative and official leader of the team. She's recently been divorced or had her husband killed, I forget. Chad McKnight, a Brad Pitt lookalike and Navy SEAL who has a thing for Ava. Trunk, a big black guy who's jacked and a closeted homosexual. Angela Gomez, a Latina sniper and certified pussy hound. Maya Lerner, the IT nerd who has a thing for Chad. Paul Young, the pilot and family man, and Haggerty, the bomb expert and certified lunatic. The show does a pretty good job of subverting the common tropes of modern media. The very first scene has 2 Middle Eastern guys planting an explosive device under the pool for some reason, but it turns out to be pyrotechnics for the DJ. Weird that they're on a timer with a digital readout when no one was going to be there to see it. The main strong female leader actually starts the show in a bikini at a pool party. Unusual for the female lead to do that these days. She also gets a kid off for a sex scene and somehow manages to always have an arm or something strategically between her boobs and the camera. The big black guy, Trunk, turns out to be the gay guy. Normally they've made that a Latino or a white guy. Or if they're black, it'll be the glasses and bow tie nerd. It's a bit weird that they didn't know that he was gay considering they decided to divide up a hen's party between McKnight, Trunk and Gomez. I guess it's possible he's bi. They're running with the awkwardness of the discovery because McKnight makes a joke about something sucking the D, and he follows it up with a, not that there's anything wrong with that. The prosthetics for Haggerty are pretty laughable. He's supposed to be missing his pinky, ring finger, and thumb on one hand, presumably from a bomb defusal gone wrong. But it's clearly just his thumb stuffed inside a latex glove next to his index finger. There's a bit where he does the old, who's got one thumb and does X line. I could clearly see the outline of his thumb. They should have just got an amputee to stick his hand through his sleeve or had a prosthetic hand. He wasn't manipulating anything with it. So far I'm 2 episodes in and I've probably seen 50 asses in G-strings. 40 female and 10 male. I've seen 10 bare asses, probably an even split male and female. Boobs, I've seen probably 3 or 4 sets fully exposed and maybe 20 side boobs. Plenty of bikini shots. But the big thing is that in 2 episodes I've seen 3 penises. One was a Haggerty stoned out of his gourd naked just before passing out and face planting a glass table. Then they went to a male strip joint and one of the dancers was swinging it back and forth like it was in a washing machine. The third one was the most confronting. A stripper takes the IT nerd chick for a private show and holds his doodle like a hot dog in a bun and sprays whipped cream on it, like a full-on shot of his doodle. So far, I can't remember a single VAD shot, not even a bush, let alone a vulva. Boo! Who was this made for? So they've captured the head bad guy, but his lackeys will detonate the bomb unless they release him. The guy they were selling it to, Chen, didn't trust them, so he put some malware on his bank account? What? So his hired goons have traceable malware on their phone. But the bad guy killed Chen somehow, even though he was in max security lockdown in Area 51. So they need their hacker Lerner, who ran off after catching her crush McKnight banging Winters. But Lerner was picked up by one of Kozlov's operatives and taken to the male strippers. So they take the prostitute with them just in case she remembers anything. Don't you people have phones? There's a lot of cringe in this show. The partying looks like the kind of stuff dreamed up by a bunch of suits who've never partied harder than their nana's 60th. The amount of drugs name dropped by these people is ridiculous. The bomb expert Haggard is so high that they need meth to bring him back around. So they score some blue pills at the strip club. Turns out it's Viagra, and now he's got a boner. Tee-hee! It's as if it was written by people who finally got away from the restrictions of network TV and couldn't wait to drop a million F-bombs. There's even a scene where one character needs to pee while in a helicopter. So the only place to go is in a Pringles can. And it gets everywhere, even in their mouths. But 10 seconds later, they're acting as if nothing happened. No one asked them why they smell like pee. At the time, someone even asked if she'd been eating asparagus. The straight-laced pilot ate a whole bowl of guacamole at the party that was laced with LSD or mushrooms or something, so now he's seeing a goblin who wants his wife to suck his wiener. The goblin is voiced by Rexplode from Invincible. The action is pretty shoddy. The number of times the bad guys had their gun trained on a good guy, only to wait for them to turn around and shoot them instead, was at least 3. At the end of episode 2, they're in a car chase, and the car that they're following pulls out a rocket-propelled grenade. and has them lined up for a good 10 seconds before the helicopter pilot appears out of nowhere and blows them up with a missile. At one point, the bomb expert, who's unconscious, falls out of the helicopter. McKnight jumps out to catch him and somehow catches up to him before he gets past the landing skids. You can't fall faster than someone else who's falling, unless you streamline yourself, but we're talking a few feet here. I'll give episode 1 a 6 and episode 2 a 7. The actual story about the terrorists and where the bomb is hidden is pretty good so far, but the cringeworthy humour and sex is bringing it down a point or two. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider subscribing. I release reviews occasionally when time allows, and a thumbs up would be a big motivator for further reviews. If you didn't like it, feel free to leave a thumbs down and let me know how I can improve in the comments below. Anyway, I'm Mixie, thanks for your time, and have a good one.